Day 3, here we go. So we had a good night's sleep. We ended up in a cabin, but we left our tent here on its own unattended, just so it could dry out while we were in a cabin just nearby. We ended up with 6 of us in one cabin and 5 in the other cabin last night. There was a lot of rustling going on all night with people on the blow up mattresses and things. It was a bit like a bothy in our country. There's Joe. So yeah, it was a really good way to do it. It was $50 and there was 6 of us in it, so it worked out as £6 each, which was perfect. So this is the day starting. It's 10:30 now. We've shipped about £2 out of our bag this morning of stuff we're just not using, and we just got to the point where we thought, you know what, what's the point? So we've got rid of all that, and now we're ready to go. So this is the thing we've talked about on other videos. You get hiker boxes across the trail, and all you literally do is anything you don't want anymore, you put in the box and other people can take it. So there's like a large dry bag in there. There's a jar of peanut butter, some sunglasses, spray, anti-mosquito, some clips, a large gas can. Someone's obviously bought the large one and thought, what am I doing? Let's get a small one. So yeah, so one hiker leaves it in, someone else can come and take it. It's that one man's garbage is the other man's treasure. So yeah, that's where we're at. So day 3, here we go. 12 mile day, Joe?
Yep.
So yeah, day 3. We're about a mile and a half in. It's a hot one today. I'm just going to show you around. So these are the sort of breathtaking views we're getting now. It's obviously being from the UK, we're just not used to these sort of views. Here comes the Joe. So yeah, just even like the rocky, this is sort of like, it feels a bit like the Western at the moment. Sandy, rocky. This is the desert I imagined when we said we were going to be hiking through the desert. So yeah, it's a hot one today, so we're just going to take it nice and gentle, but we do have an 11 miler to do today, so it's not going to be easy or straightforward. But yeah, fun and games. So today we met up with our trail family, as we said earlier on last night. There was 11 of us split across 2 cabins overnight, which is a really welcome break. You get obviously a sit down toilet that flushes and you can get rid of your toilet paper, no carrying out, no digging a hole, a shower, freshened up. We got there a bit late last night, so we didn't have a chance, but normally you would take advantage of that and wash some clothes, wring them out, dry them, ready for the next day. So that's giving you a total fresh up. In the early stages it looks like every 2 or 3 days we might be able to do something similar. And so today we've met up with one of the guys we met up the other day, so now there's 12 of us in the group. A young lad from Belgium called Michael. I think he's just attached himself as being called Michael because I think the Americans, bless him, are struggling with getting his name right, which is pretty par for the course. Joe's been getting called Joel, I've been getting Dane. So I think, although we haven't got trail names yet, a lot of the more European people are just getting the names wrong, so we might as well have a trail name really. In our group of 12 there's 4 Europeans now. So there's myself and Joe obviously from the UK. We've got Michael from Belgium and a lovely guy from the Czech Republic who I actually can't remember his real name, but he was one of the first ones to get a trail name from us. On the first couple of days of being with him, every single couple of minutes he was stopping, he was smiling, giddy that he was here taking photos, and it was just so infectious. But he was ending up taking hundreds of photos a day, which to start with everybody was sort of laughing at in a nice way, not in a malicious way, but just found it funny. But then actually every night since then, when we've all got together, the people who haven't been taking photos have been asking him to send them the photos over, and due to obviously we've been from all over the world, or even all over America really, it's difficult to send photos to each other. So the best way to do it is with airdrop. So all night he's just sat there for about 20 minutes just airdropping everybody the photos. Even myself and Joe have got some off him. So he was the first one to get a trail name, it's now airdrop. So I just know him as airdrop now. But we're going to try and find out which of our 12 trail family are happy to speak on camera, and we're just going to try and get a few people to tell us their story, their journey, where they're from, a bit about them, just to give you a bit of an idea of not just me and Joe all the time really. We've just come to a point here where it's just a beautiful viewpoint just right over the valley. We haven't watched that many of these videos back yet, so we're not still 100% sure how good these videos are doing the background justice. So if they're not looking great to you, and I do apologise, but we will notice soon enough and we'll probably stop doing that as much. But yeah, like I say, hot day. I've probably wore a cap more in the last 2 days than I've done in the last 10 years. But yeah, it's incredible. So as you can see, Michael's the one in the green backpack. Like I say, a lovely lad. He's just finished his PhD in law, so he might be quite... Oh, hello again everyone. So it's about 12:15 now in the afternoon on the 13th of March. It's an absolutely glorious day today. But just hiking on the edge of, walking on the path on the other side of a mountain, it's just beautiful. Just taking in the view. Down, all going well. Hoping to get to camp a bit earlier tonight so we can have a bit of a rest and a proper good stretch off and things. But the views are just spectacular. We've been saying so many times in the last few days how amazing this has been as a starting for the first 3 days. Feeling really lucky. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll keep the videos coming as long as you keep watching them and letting us know. Thanks very much. So we have our first unique opportunity for river crossing with Joe. And now my turn. This is where we probably learn a valuable lesson of why people take their shoes off before they do it. But actually, it's what we're here for, a bit of fun. So yeah, first river crossing complete. Neither of us fell over and made a fool of ourselves. Apart from the fact we're going to have really wet feet for the next hour now and probably get trench foot. Great.
Part of the journey.
So we've just done our first river crossing, as you've seen. What's really surprising is since we've crossed that river and come to the other side, it's gone really green. We've seen a lot of grass and a lot more vegetation. We're kind of just walking through a field a moment ago, and it surprised me how green it was for what you expect a desert to look like. It's quite unusual, so it just looks like any other green grass meadow. Coming from sort of northeast of England, there's a lot of really beautiful walking spots around like the Cleveland Hills and Teesside itself, and then wider than that you've got Northumberland and sort of the Lake District's only a few miles away, so you've got a lot of this sort of walk available to you on your doorstep. But I didn't expect to see it at this point in the desert in South California. It's blown my mind a little bit. People are saying it's because we started early. Obviously it's still getting a little bit of rain. It's rained every night since we've got here really, but just a little bit of dribble, so it hasn't ever been too much. But I think it's just incredible that you can go from like grass like I've just shown you there, and in the space of 30 yards you're back into like desert dust like this again. It's just unbelievable. but it's what makes this trail so unique, I think. It's just so many different landscapes and terrains you're walking on constantly on a daily basis. So obviously we're getting into the rhythm now with a bit more video time, getting my confidence up a bit more talking on the camera, so I hope that's coming across. We did decide early on that I'd be doing a lot of the on-trail video side of things. Joe would be doing a lot more of the photographs side of it and posts, so you probably see me a lot more on the YouTube channel we've got. You probably see more of Joe's side of things on the Facebook page, where there'll be photos and a bit of a write-up of our thoughts and feelings of that day or days, depending on when we get a chance to do it. So like we said before, if there's anything you want to see more of or less of, just let us know. I'm trying to do this to keep everybody entertained and everybody happy. Facebook and YouTube do have analytics available, which helps us out quite a bit in terms of what people like, what people don't like, what people want to see more of, blah blah blah. So we can really work towards making it as entertaining as we possibly can. But like we said before, if you are enjoying it, make sure you like our videos so we know. Share them, so the more people that are watching, the more we'll spend time on, and more we'll put effort in and doing. And obviously, if you want to subscribe, that lets you know every time we upload a video, but it also gives us an idea of how many people are enjoying and following along at home. So this is just like a whole another unique experience, walking on a little path alongside a river, under some really big bridges. There's a really big river next to us. I'm noticing a lot more flies around here. It's the first time I've seen so many flies and then sort of insects and probably mosquitoes. Bit of a dead looking forest on the left. Fenced off bit of protected wildlife sanctuary area on the right. And Joe in front. Starting to get that old feet burn, the bottom of my feet. So looking forward to getting camp tonight. Got some stretching, getting our feet, getting our little ball out. Might even do a quick video and show you what we try and do on a night to stretch out our feet. So we're on mile 28, very deserty now. We started off just underneath. We're starting to drop down now, which is nice. Unfortunately, sometimes that means you're going to go back up. I really hope not. We've got about 4 miles left to camp. 2 more water stops along the way, so we can get some water. The next water stop is going to give my feet a bit of a soak, I think, for a treat. The bottoms of my feet are red raw now anyway, but they could do with a bit of a good deep clean, as they say, so I'm going to give that a go. And we have noticed recently there's a lot of the cacti you see on sort of movies and animation films, cartoons, etc. But typically as soon as I get my camera out, I haven't seen one since. They look a bit like a foot with lots of really sharp spines sticking off them. So day 3, last mile and a half to go. The day's nearly over. We're at a fantastic viewpoint. You can just see this. Just goes on for miles. Here's a little puffy Joe. Steam train. It's been a very tough one today. I think it's the highest miles we've done. Yeah, a little sneaky hill in the middle of it as well, which we didn't know about. So yeah, last hour, get to camp. There's water available at camp, so we can have a nice meal and things tonight, put our feet up. Tomorrow, trudge on again. Probably give you an update about the plans tomorrow. Just going to speak to the rest of the group and see what their thoughts are, really. Get in. Ah. Oh, wow.
Oh, you amazing people. That was like the longest last mile ever.
Well, Kyle's been here for a long time. Kyle got here at 8:30.
Oh no. Butty face.
This is Butty Face. Oh. Welcome to our home, MTV Cribs. This is where the magic happens. The magic we call sleep. It's time to get up and get some work done.
Stop so I can get.
Good morning, everybody. Day 4 on the PCT. Lovely campsite last night. The nicest campsite we've had. Next to like running water, and we had a campfire on. Morale was good. A bit of laughing and giggling, so that was really positive. We've caught up to our trail family now, so we're back walking in a group. As you can tell, very cold this morning. We've both woken up freezing cold. Had to have a quick coffee before we set off. Just out on the trail now. We've probably done just less than a mile. Come across our first sign of the day, which is always nice. And there's Joe, all wrapped up as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
About 5 degrees.
it's about 5 degrees at the moment, which sounds probably quite warm, but it's really windy, icy breeze. 10 mile-ish today. Apparently about 8 mile of it's uphill. This is probably what we're coming up to now. After that, we're getting off trail for the first time and gonna go into town. We're hoping to get some sort of actual accommodation, like a tiny home or something. There's 10 of us now, I think, in our group. So we're hoping to get 2 or maybe 3 tiny homes and just all cram in like we did the other night. But this time it'll be a bit nicer, with hopefully a bit of a washroom, like a shower or something in it, and somewhere we can dry some clothes. So yeah, good times ahead, and if there's a town, it might mean there's beer, so next Dean a happy man. Right, well, we'll catch up with you later. Bye for now. Hello again. So we're about 2 miles from camp. Sorry, I'll just get this camera right. There we go. And I don't think the desert got the memo about what the weather should be like. So the last thing I expected to see today was snow. What is going on? Snow in the desert in South California. We weren't prepared for this. All my warm gear, snow gear, warm jackets, they're all at the bottom of my bag. We've just been really caught out. Like, incredible. Definitely the first thing on the trail I did not expect to see. That can go in the book. Things you don't expect to see in the desert on the PCT. So yeah, 2 miles away from destination, Mount Laguna, here we come. Hello again, everyone. So day 4's almost done. Still snowing. It's been a cold one today. I don't think it's got much past 3 degrees all day. So very, very cold. Non-stop snow. But one of the biggest hills we've done so far. It's just been like a 6-hour up constantly all day. It's been the right weather for it though. Like yesterday was boiling hot, and I think it would have been really difficult to do that in that heat. But today, a lot cooler, a lot colder. Face is cold. What it does mean is you stop less. So I haven't drank as much water today, so I'll sort that out when I get to town. Drink plenty of water. We've only had 1 stop for food. It's just after 5 minutes, but especially when you're sweating, you just start getting really cold really quick. So you keep your stops to a minimum. But this is just absolutely beautiful. It's just like come from desert to snow to a forest in the day. It's right what they say about the PCT. You just encounter all weathers, sometimes in a 24-hour period. Didn't think it was possible, but I stand corrected. Average walking speed on the PCT is about 2 miles per hour, just because it's quite rocky. It's obviously uphill a lot, not great underfoot. So 2 mile an hour speed. Should be there in an hour. Should be there for about 3:30, 4 o'clock today. Good time. It's the earliest we'll have got to our finishing point. Hopefully they've got some cabins or some rooms available for us, so we can sit and get a warm, get a good shower, a wash. Perfect. Just absolutely flying down now. I know I said that was going to be the last video until I got to town, but I just can't believe this is the desert. Freaked out. This is not what I signed up for. I signed up for sunshine, sand, rattlesnakes, maybe the odd mountain lion at this stage, but snow. How are we, PCT? You're joking, aren't you? So we finally got to our destination, about half an hour longer than we thought. Just the snow absolutely came down. We've got a photo of a sign saying welcome to the desert, and it's this. I can't even get up the hill just up the end there. It's just gone insane.